Colton Swan, the rising star of the last match day after his late winner versus North Texas. First-team players in this lineup, but Coach Hall told me this week, just because we have first-team players in the lineup does not mean that a win is for sure. They have to execute just like the second-team players do. But when you have a guy like DJ Taylor who has worked his way back from injury, he scored in the last match versus SKC2 and then, of course, got on the field for the first team versus Toronto. He's going to be an important piece of the puzzle, the captain on the day. And for Darius Randall, Loic Msanvi, those two players up front, Coach Hall wants them to pull out the center backs and then allow for Samuel Joshua, who is going to be playing the number 10 role tonight, to find whether it's Randall or Msanvi or Taylor on the wide side of the field to attack the space in behind Colorado. Well, the matchup is set. Extremely excited. Two teams on 3-match winning streaks, about to get going at this beautiful park in Commerce City, Colorado. This well-manicured field. All that's left is the opening whistle. Ryan Homick is our head referee. Whistle is in his mouth. Whistle's blown, and we begin from Dick's Sporting Goods Park. Colorado Rapids 2 taking on Minnesota United FC2 in the West. Ball returns to Joshua, but he can't keep possession. Alex Harris doing it on his own. And Harris loses possession to Padelford. Just too many bodies to maneuver through. Alex Harris, one of the first-team players, down with Colorado Rapids 2 for this match, along with Kamani Stewart-Baines, Dauda Amadou, and the like. Amadou, a consistent member of the second side. He's the all-time leader in franchise history in appearances and starts. This is Joshua cutting onto his right. Oh, the ball took a deflection. And Campagnolo had to make a save. The first time we hear from the U.S. Youth International, Zachary Campagnolo. And the first warning shot taken by Minnesota on the road. Now the ball pops to Colton Swan. Swan flying forward, decides to shoot, hits the crossbar. The rising star beaming with confidence. Alex Harris with a rocket that hit the crossbar. There was some holding just past the halfway line. So a free kick coming for Minnesota. The shot from Harris really the only dangerous piece of action for Colorado. Minnesota did have an opportunity in the box, and it was foiled by Zachary Campagnolo. Randall, Taylor. You can see Colorado getting numbers behind the ball. They want to make it difficult for you to play through them. Minnesota will try to play around. Playing through means that one of these forward players, whether it's Swan, Stewart-Baines, or Ted Ku DiPietro, can step up. Marcanic, Msanvi. Oh, wow! That is incredible! Loic Msanvi with a magnificent goal, and Minnesota takes the lead 1-0. As this ball comes over the top, Anthony Marcanic just puts it back into the box. Padelford launches the ball towards the box. First header is high. Second one is right at Campagnolo. Charlie Harper on the ball now, 38th overall pick in the 2025 draft out of North Carolina. Now, ball scooped over. This is James Cameron. Cameron sliding and committing the foul. Tiptoeing near the top of the box. So can they turn Minnesota over more in the middle of the field? Masanvi obviously not backing down from anybody. And Matthew Kofi Sinanu coming chest to chest. Nice ball. Nice touch from Swan. Swan just on the wrong side of that back post. And the confidence that he has, his mentality and his technical ability, speaking very highly about Swan and just what last year meant for him, getting time with this second team as a youth player, and how it's turned into this early success. Nice dump over the top, hit first time by Ku Di Pietro, but is scooped up by Kane Rizvanovic. Finishing the point on Swan. Coach says he has all the tools, has the right mentality, but he's growing in other aspects. He caught Coach Boucher's eye at the youth level because of his ability to score. And Coach Boucher said, who doesn't want somebody that puts the ball in the back of the net? That's how he got on the radar of the second team. But since he's been with this side, he's become better with scoring with his head, with his dribbling, with his ability in and around the box. And the sky is the limit for Swan. Ball's turned over. This shot is saved. Rebound, saved again. And then the ball is cleared away. So Kane Rizvanovic, welcome to the party. Two big saves here in the 35th minute. Kamani Stewart-Baines is still down. Looping ball headed back towards Padelford. Now an outswinger. Chested down, shot taken, and the missed scoop by Campagnolo. Nice. Joshua into Masanvi. Slipped out towards Darius Randall. Joshua. Randall. Marcanic. Jung. Randall. Joshua is run over, and that's a point to the spot. Minnesota putting pressure on Colorado late and an opportunity to add to their lead, but his momentum took him through the body, and that is a penalty. Samuel Joshua.
The fourth official has indicated a minimum of 2 minutes will be added.
And he scores. Minnesota leads 2-0 thanks to the calm presence of Samuel Joshua. You see the foul. He was run over. Point to the spot. Taylor into Jung. And that will be the last action of the first half. 3 for Colorado and 1 for Minnesota. Our head referee, Ryan Homick, blows his whistle, and we begin the second half between Minnesota and Colorado. And as that ball bounced off the chest of Niang, Colorado is with it. Taylor takes it away. And Chandler controls. Despite not scoring here in the second half, Minnesota has continued their control from the first half, as they're less than 10 minutes away from their 4th straight victory. Coach Hall and the coaching staff will be very pleased with how this match has played out. Again, still time, and just as I say that, a turnover. Colorado with an opportunity to pounce. Copeland, and that's right at the chest of Rizvanovic. Kolov, and that possession is lost, and ball's booted away. Copeland does enough to win a throw-in for Colorado. Match not over yet, and Minnesota can't shut off. This ball dropping. Copeland controlling, trying to keep it. Chandler a little tap forward. Sidey is upended, and that will be a foul on Colorado. Ball's kept in. Bilogiop still with it on the byline. And he ends up on the pitch inside the 6. He's down. The 4th official announcing a minimum of 5 minutes of added time. Swan. Bad touch, real chance for Colorado, and Rizvanovic rises to the occasion, and this swipe and save helping his cause. Strelnauer was ready to strike. Now Rosa, outswinging ball, bouncing into Flores, sends it back into the box. A collision, and that's a foul. And Kane Rizvanovic holding his own for the Loons. Those are the opportunities that Colorado is going to look back on in this match. There's a foul on Colorado for Minnesota. Only one shot here in this second. Long shot. just wide of the mark. And Minnesota comes on the road